Hello, good afternoon. My name is Harsh Parekh, and I, along with my colleagues Abhay Manoj, Priyanka Rathi, Masbin Boyan, and Clint Thomas, are presenting you the topic of stress management. Stress is very important part of life, and it is whether you like it or no, it is always present. So, what is stress? Stress is the body's reaction to any event that requires an adjustment or response. So the body reacts to all these changes, which are physical, mental, or emotional responses. Stress is a normal part of life. You can experience stress from your environment, your body, and your thoughts. Even positive or negative life changes, such as a promotion, mortgage, or a birth of a child, produces stress. So it merely depends on how you react to these changes and help your life. So, what are the forces of change? Change is very essential part. It is produced by a variety of factors. So, what brings stress? So nowadays, in the past 50 years, you can say that technology has changed drastically. So, like there were no computers previously. Every bill or everything was handwritten, so that is changed now to computer system. It has brought significant develop to human life, but it has also increased the stress of the workforce. Okay, now the another thing is that the nature of the workforce. The workforce is wide, and every person has used to be in a certain environment of work. Previously it used to be that the father used to teach the child, and nowadays, due to the education, the workforce has become quite diverse, and it has expanded a lot. So that is also a reason for stress. So people are getting jobs, but are they happy in the jobs? The pressure also increases. So also there are economic shocks, like for example, the loss of job. That's an economic shock for a person. So similarly, there is an economic shock for an organization or a nation. So there is also a competition from several people. If you're a student, then you have to compete with your peers. If you're in a job, you have to compete with your employees. If you are in an industry, then you have to compete with your other companies. There are competition. There is a lot of competition in companies as well. So there are social trends also, like if someone sees that someone has posted a cycle or something like that, so he has bought a new car or something like that, then even you feel that you have to buy. So even these things are also considered to be stressful. So there are also world affairs and economic and politics also play a very important role in creating a stress. So now the event has no meaning. You give meaning to the event. What is an event? Event is any situation which happens, like I previously said, loss of job, or say food which has come to you. So if a food is served to you, you may like that food or you may not like that food, but how you react to it, that causes stress. Okay, so you have always the option whether to create a good sense in the mind, or you have to react badly. So that causes stress. Okay, so it is a good event or bad event, that is depends on you. Someone close to your family has died. Is it a good event or bad event? You got a promotion at work. Is it a good event or bad event? You and the event has no meaning. I repeat, event has no meaning. You give the meaning to the event. Your boss shouted at you. Good event or no? See, here the boss is shouting, but instead of reacting and feeling bad about it, he could have said, sorry, I would improve, and just not let that thought of boss shouting affect himself. So there is always a way to get away from these things. Okay, so if you give a positive meaning, you have a positive behavior. So if even if so I will just stick to that example. If the boss is shouting, if you behave in a positive way, then you will have definitely a good reaction. But if you are just going to react, then you will definitely get a good reply. So be a warrior, not a worrier. If you just think and you know just don't respond properly, then you will have negative consequences. I would also recommend you the book Seven Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, and he has very much explained that how to respond to situations, not to react. So always take a step, like if there is a situation, think for one moment and then respond. Things turns out best for those people who have made the best out of the what has come to their way. I repeat, the things turn out the best only to those who have made the best out of the way the things have turned out. So if you think in a negative way, the things will turn negative. Rivers don't go reverse. Rivers always flow into one direction. So always stay in the same path, flow like a river. Stop thinking of past incidences and move forward and focus on the present and move ahead. Thank you. So now that you have understood, when you look at the changes, the way you look at when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at, they change. So what does this mean? So when you see the things differently, definitely the things change for you, and it is a very good way to relax. Mm.